This is the first time that I'm making a video showing my face. I wanted to talk about why I love the names Scarlett and Heather and other names. Okay. I'm nervous, so Scarlett, the reason why I love the name Scarlett is because a week before my grandmother passed away, my mom Jean, she called me 3 days after mine and my husband's wedding, and out of the blue she was like, I just got done watching Gone with the Wind, and I think this would be the perfect name for you and when y'all have little ones. And I asked her what it was, and she said Scarlett. It's kind of growing on me since she passed away. I've been really thinking about naming my child, if I ever have one, for her, because she loved that name. Heather was my sister's name. She didn't make it when she was born. She would have been a few years older than me if she was still here. So in honor of her, I was going to do, or is going to do, Heather if we have more than one little girl. And it's also my best friend's name. I just love the name Heather. It's so classic, and you don't hear it no more. It'd be perfect. The name Carolyn, we've also talked about that because that was my mom Jean's first name. So in honor of her, I would love to use it. I love old-fashioned names. And we've also talked about the name Carter because it's my mom's maiden name. I thought that would be cute on a girl. First time I heard it on a girl was this TV show on MTV, Finding Carter. I just fell in love with it. The next one is Sadie. We also talked about that. It was my dog's name. But my husband loves it because of Duck Dynasty. But I think it's cute. It's a great alternative to Katie. And I have a cousin named Katie, so we can't use the name Katie. But the two main names are Scarlett and Heather for the girls. And for the boys, we've talked about the name Jack because I have a grandpa named Jack that passed away. We talked about the name Madison for a boy because I have a grandpa named Glenn Madison. He passed away when I was younger. And then Carol for a boy because that was my husband's grandfather's name. And the name Joseph because that was my husband's grandfather's name. And we like the combinations of Jack Madison or Carol Joseph as a whole name, or do something like Carol Joseph as a hyphened name and do a different middle name. And we also talked about the name Robert. It's one of my best friend's names, and I've always loved that name. It's nice, it's strong, and you can never go wrong with a little Robert. And we also talked about the name Bentley 100 times. I mean, we love the name Bentley. We always had the name Bentley Gage picked out since the day we met. I mean, we were talking about baby names probably on our 5th date. But getting a little tongue-tied here. Since we like honoring our family members, we might not end up using it. And also, it's being way too used. It's getting too popular. And a lot of people probably think we thought of the name because of, Teen Mom, but I've liked it way before then. And my husband, he's a big car fan. If it was up to him, all our future children, if we have any, would be named Bentley, Chevy, Shelby. And those are only for the boys. And then the girls, Mercedes and Porsche, Sienna, and he even likes the name Harley. There's nothing wrong with the name Harley. I love it. But if it was up to him, they will all have car names.